Welcome back to Peach or Pit, the fashion show where each week this season I am discussing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13. This is episode 11. Category is Beast! Sorry, microphone. Honey, I am giving y'all this, you want this pussy? Honey, I wish I could film a lip sync today. I would film a lip sync to Hey Kitty Girl. Okay. Honey, I am feeling fierce and ferocious. In this cat look that I did today. Tiger, excuse me. I feel so cute. Okay. So category is Beast, and this is my last minute Beast look. I came up with this last night as I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race. Get into it. So these are all really up to interpretation, sweetie, whatever the queens really wanted to do. So Beast on the runway. So basically Michelle Visage. No, oh my gosh, too much. Okay. First up we have Utica. Okay. This is an all-around fabulous look. The tufts of dandelion on the black gown remind me of it's escaping my mind right now, but it is reminding me of a specific thing. And I wrote this last night and I still cannot remember what it is that I am thinking of. But this is very reminiscent of something to my eye and my mind. All of the photos I use are from the Queen's Instagram, so they may have updated and changed things. It's very glamorous, considering the runway is Beast. If anything, larger horns because of how extravagant the gown itself was, and because this is Beast. I know that she's also from Utica, that's her drag name, which is like a small ass town, so it's probably hard for her to get her hands on a lot of things, but just like a little detail I have to nitpick on. It's just not even anything. It's just something I thought of and I thought would be cute for the outfit. Michelle Visage is doing that front silver moment. So I thought that it would be kind of good for if her black wig had that it's not orange, it's not yellow. That's why I'm calling it dandelion. Stripes of that in the front, but girl. I think they were getting ready for this in the middle of a pandemic and there has been a lace front crisis? Girl, I don't know what to call it. Other than that one little stupid detail I said that I would add, there's not really anything I would change to this look except larger horns, make it read a little bit more as a beast. But overall, I give this a peach, and I would wear Utica's look. Okay, second up, this is gonna be easy. Next up, we have Kandy Muse. This is a pit. I would not wear this at all. The only thing I appreciate about this is how well it actually fits her body. So there was at least some planning to this outfit. Pit, it's just not good. Next up we have Tina Burner. This blew my mind. I wrote, yes, Tina. This is what I needed from Tina every runway, was just a concept pushed over the edge. It seemed like she always stopped, or she always just kept all of her concepts in the same drawer, if that makes sense, you know, or same dress, different cut. It was all very that. This, I needed this. I needed this the whole season, and I guess it was too late for Miss Thing. I love this. The entire concept and execution of this outfit is actually really fabulous and fun. I love the disproportion of the bottom half and how the pants look as she's walking is very comical to me. I also wish though that the headpiece was just a little bit bigger. I think that she was messing with proportion, but whenever they cut in on this, it was very crunch and munch. She was giving me Kris Jenner for some reason. I don't know why I was getting Kris Jenner vibes. But I give Kandy, Kandy gets a pit. We already talked about her. I give Tina Burner a peach, and I would try wearing this. Next up, we have Symone. I want to like this because I love Symone so much. It just reminds me of a Halloween costume. With Tina's, there was that purpose like stitching put on there. All I kept catching on Symone's looks were those like really bugging out seams of where this was put together. Something about the bottom half of Symone's being over proportionate for the top half of the body just made it look off instead of making it look like together. It just looked like she was like, you know how you could go buy those onesies and it's like a unicorn onesie or literally the only one I can think of right now is a unicorn onesie. And you zip up in it and it has like horse hoofs as feet and like a unicorn horn built on a hood. That's what Symone's outfit was like reminding me of. It also reminds me of the cop from the video game Sly Cooper, that foxy cop, if you remember that game. I like the hair, the idea itself, and the different take on the Beast couture. But sadly, this one is a pit. Next up, we have Gottmik. This to me is like very Beast into a costume or monster into a costume. When I was watching her walk down the runway, the arms looked like a mustache to me. I don't know if that was planned that way. I do love this look. It is so perfect and detailed. I wouldn't change anything about this. I wish she would have like, instead of like, my outfit is a beast, kind of like become a beast like Tina Burner did and like Olivia Rose did and yeah. All the other ones were like pretty beast. But I give Gottmik a peach and I would wear this. Next up we have Olivia. This is if Mike Kowalski. How do you say his name? Mike Kachowski. But I was just getting vibes if Mike Kachowski and Sully from Monsters Inc. had a baby monster. And that's like the color palette of this. I actually really love this color palette. In the past, I talked shit on Elliot for wearing this color palette, but it was the way that it was styled. To be like a beast or a monster look, I think that going way outside of a color range is a good idea. I love the embroidered lace bodysuit. It is very fancy. Jumpsuit. And I like the placement of the fur, that it's not over-encompassing her or too much. You do lose her up top a little bit compared to the bottom half of the outfit, but I would wear Olivia's look. I really love this, and it is a peach. And then finally we have Rose. They're like Rose and Liv. It's funny that they, at the first episode, they lip sync against each other and had that little bit of competition because Rose and Olivia are both sort of like fuzzy monsters, but like opposite ends. You know what I mean? Like good evil in a way. Even though like, I'm not saying no one's evil. I think this is the best Rose has looked. This is the best her makeup has come out. I was really stunned by this look. I wish the fur was separate. I wish the feathers and fur were separated from each other a little bit more because I was losing the feathers in all of the fur. I love the super, super long nails. I love how perfect the red makeup matches all the colors on her outfit because like Olivia's, her face was very different blue from like the rest of the outfit. This is a really nice put together look, and the only thing I would change is separating the feathers and fur some, but I give this a peach and I would try wearing this. So now it's time for me to go through and pick the queen of the orchard for the Beast runway of RuPaul's Drag Race. Let's see here. The front page is nobody. Nobody's gonna be the queen of the orchard. Let me see here. I just don't. Kandy, no. Symone, no. Utica, no. Utica, like, of all people, Utica came out kind of like pretty for the Beast. Okay, so that's what, okay, I won't go with Gottmik then. This is a tough decision. Even though I do wish that she would have turned herself more into a beast or a monster instead of just physically wearing something that was like that, because it could be compared to Symone's as just wearing like a monster costume. I don't think I said that I'd change anything for Olivia's look. So after such a tough decision, I should just give myself Queen of the Orchard. Should I? Wait. Let me think about all the looks. Our Queen of the Orchard is Olivia Lux in this Mike Wazowski and Sully baby look. She wins a new Bic razor to get all that monster fur off. Thank you all for tuning into this week's episode of Peach or Pit. Bye. That's it.